defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. Clark, the pass to Melton. Misses from close range.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Left side, Jones. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Bryant. The Bulls leading by 7. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Brantley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Brown. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Matt Thomas. Memphis also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Conchar. Bane comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Morant against LaVine. Out to DeRozan, beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Clark, the pass to Bane. Back to Clark.
Bulls foul.
And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
LaVine for 3. It's good from long range. LaVine's got 5.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Clark finds Williams. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Second chance shot. Back to Clark. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. There's the 3. On the wing, LaVine. This one for 3. Out to DeRozan. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Raptors. Morant outside. For the finish. And then LaVine with the jam.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
It's Morant with the drive. And it's good for 2. He's got 11.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Dosunmu. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Elbow shot. And that one hits back iron.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
LaVine's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From deep three-point range. Memphis the rebound. Morant left side. Oh, my, what a
solid.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They didn't get much help from the bench, Ernie. They could really use that spark to balance the load. Some nights you get the job done with your starters, but you can't depend on them to do everything.
And that'll do it for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at the 2. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Morant surveying the D. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.